Aries. My name is Tanya and I'm going to be doing a month ahead reading for you for December. My name is Tanya, by the way. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be, it's just going to cover the month of what wants to come through. Don't be so impatient. Okay. So I read intuitively and channel messages from my guides for the universe, the things that need to come through in addition to looking at the cards. And they're already hopping into here for Aries for the month of December. So I'm going to be pulling 5 cards, and then I'll do it like an overall initial impression, and then I'll go through each card. I'll also pull a card from the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to pull an oracle card to see if there's any additional information or clarification that needs to come through. So let's see what we have here for Aries for December. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Coins. So let me take a moment here and see what might come through. So initially what I'm getting right away is there might be something you've been worrying about or that's been on your mind, and you just keep going it over and over and over it in your head, and it's like you're in a loop and you can't get out of it. Part of that has to do with because you just want it to be over with, whatever this is. You're done and you want it to be over with. But at the same time, you're not taking the steps needed for it to be over. So there's some action you need to take in order to push through to the other side. A lot of times too, I'm focused on this 8 of Swords in part here too. A lot of times it's just a matter, it's just fear. It's not a real thing that could happen. You're just getting anxious about it. It's like anxiety. But that's coming through a lot. I think that's why they push through with that message, is to just be patient this month with yourself in addition to what's going on. So don't need to push so fast. The timing is going to be part of what is key here for this month for you. Okay, now let's look into the individual cards. We're starting here with the Knight of Cups. And what I'm getting here is, so this is, cups are about our emotions, or can be about emotions and intuition. The Court cards a lot of times can be about people. And sometimes I view these as someone who has just graduated college, so they have all the book learning, they have all the knowledge, but they don't have any experience yet. So there's someone they're out there trying different situations, learning how to apply the knowledge that they have. But what I'm getting for you for the Knight of Cups is this might be someone who is trying to work you through your emotions, trying to influence you in whatever this decision is, by tugging at your emotions, by triggering you if they need to. So they're being a bit manipulative is what I'm getting here. Because they have a clear idea of how they want things to happen for their benefit. It is not for your benefit. Your goal this month is to focus on what's best for you. What is best for you? And that may mean not even going the way that you you think you want to go. So don't put too much thought in it. Really dive deep into whatever this situation is that you have going on, and look at it with like cold, hard facts and less emotion. But at the same time, don't get caught in a loop. And that might be your emotions that are triggering the loop part, because you're second guessing yourself. And you don't need to do that. You can trust your instincts in the situation, your emotion, your gut. That's where you need to go, with your gut. regardless kind of what your emotions or what other people are trying to trigger in you, and regardless of what your fears are saying or what you think you should traditionally do or say. Okay. Then we're coming to the Queen of Coins. Coins are also pentacles. They're an earth element, and they can be about material things. And the Queen is very confident in herself, in what she's capable of. I'm trying to feel into, is this you? For some of you, this is you. For others, this is the person you should be looking to for advice or can help ground you and ask the right questions to help you come to the decision that you need to come to. So you have one person who is going at your emotions or trying to trigger you emotionally to make the decision that they want you to make. The Queen of Coins is more impartial. She just wants what's best for you, but you're the one who has to decide what that is. She's not going to tell you what it is, but she can help you figure it out. So this is someone you can seek out for advice. So it's a feminine energy. It's not necessarily a female, but it is definitely a feminine energy or a softer energy, if you will, but it's someone who is still very confident about where they are in life and in what they do. This could even be a counselor. It could be, it could even be someone who's in the legal profession, but they're not like cutthroat in their profession. They're very caring and giving and practical, very practical. So this is someone you should seek out for advice. Don't try, this person again is going to keep trying to trigger you. So just be aware of that and retreat and meditate on it, or get some other sound advice, a sounding board here with this person to help you reach the decision you need to make. And the Eight of Swords here. So swords are about our thoughts. They're about communication. And the Eight of Swords in particular is about that feeling like you're trapped and you can't get out and you don't know which way to go. But if you look at this card, and usually typically with the Eight of Swords, there is nothing truly holding you in place. All these swords are already buried in the ground, right? Those things are fixed in place. You can't change those. But what you can do is take yourself out of there. This person in this card could just stand up and step over these knives, these thoughts. They could leave them behind because they're not serving them in any way, right? They're just these things that you feel like you're pinned down, but you are not pinned down. So it's kind of about anxiety and that feeling, thinking that you're trapped. Letting those thoughts float around in your head, and you just need to clear your mind in some way and step away from that. Step out of that situation. Step away, maybe even from this person. Step away from that so that you can focus your thoughts and feel into your instincts and your own intuition. This is saying trust your instincts more in this situation. Well, they are just keep pushing that for you. So I hope whatever you're going through gets a resolution this month. And something, again, it needs to be right for you, no one else. It needs to be right for you. In spite of what anybody else might think or feel, it needs to be what's right for you. And you know what it is. You already know what it is that's right for you, because you just know. You're an Aries. You just know what is right for you. You need to stop putting everyone else's thoughts and ideas in front of your own understanding of yourself and what it is you need to do. So trust yourself here. Let go of the things, the pins. So if you have put a pin in it kind of thing is what's coming through. Leave that all pinned to a board somewhere and walk away from it. And that could even help. Write down all of those fears and all those thoughts, all the negative things, and then get rid of it responsibly. Take it outside, burn it in a safe place, rip it up, throw it in the garbage, whatever it is you want to do, but let it go. so that you can focus on yourself and what it is that you need. And then we have the Two of Cups. So cups again with the emotions, but this is about, a lot of times, this is about meeting someone. It's a kind of a card of a couple. So two people. It can be about a contract. It could be about meeting someone new that you are just on the same wavelength and you understand each other so well. You complement each other very well. It's almost an instantaneous friendship, or in some cases, a love connection. But you're not going to get here until you can get past this point, because you're going to overthink it. You're not going to trust it. You're not going to trust yourself until you get past this hurdle here that you're going through. So once you can get to that point where you trust in your decisions and you feel good about the decision you've made because it's right for you, then you're open to other possibilities, to other relationships, to meeting new people. And it looks here like you will meet someone. And again, it does not need to be romantic. For some of you, it will be romantic. For some of you, it's going to be reconnecting to an old flame. That's coming through. And for others, this is going to be a new friend, someone who you just instantly connect to and have a lot in common with, complement each other very well. That sense of humor, you both have the same sense of humor. And then for a few of you, this may be an important contract or business relationship that you are finalizing or consolidating, or you're both ready to sign on the line because you have skills that complement each other within the business for success. And then we're coming to the Six of Coins. Again, with the coins, right, it's about material things. And in this case, the Six of Coins is about, it's kind of an energy exchange. It can be about charity, but it's not strictly only giving, it's also receiving, because there has to be an exchange of something between two parties or multiple parties. So this could be, I'm getting pets here. That cat has not stuck out to me before. So this could be, I don't know if you're planning to get a pet or work at something like your local veterinarian's office, or some way in service to animals, or in some way with animals here at the end of the month. But it's a passion you have. So, or maybe you're taking care of someone's pets, or pet sitting in some way. But it's involving animals, whatever this is here at the end, and there is an energy exchange in some way. So you get the comfort, the joy of working with the animals while you're taking care of them and giving them sustenance and attention and love. It's an exchange of love, true, pure love, because it's animals. So, just going to go with that. We have a humane, well, I'm not in Minnesota now, but I grew up in Minnesota, and they have humane societies there. So you could be volunteering at something like that to help take care of and care for the animals, clean out the cages, etc., walk the dogs, all that. But something along those lines where it is working with animals in some way is what I'm getting from this. Okay. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands invites you to dream about the future, dream about the possibilities. Do some brainstorming on certain things you want to do or accomplish in life. Perhaps even for this next year. This could be about goal setting for 2024. But this is inviting you, or it says that you will be able to do this. Again, you have to get past this fear or this anxiety you have about this decision that needs to happen. And once you're past that, you have these possibilities. We have two twos here. Wands are a fire element, and they can be about passion, but it's about, Two of Wands in particular is about considering the things that you are passionate. What is it that you really deep down want to do? How would you do it? Don't limit yourself on on what it could be. Just consider the possibilities. Daydream about what it is that you want to do or might want to do in the future. Okay, let's see what we have here in the oracles. This is an Angels and Ancestors oracle. So we'll see what we get here for Aries for a final message. Okay. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. So this is just reinforcing what I was saying before about this. You already know what the right decision is, but you're letting all the emotions that this person is triggering, you're letting that get in the way. You're also letting things like the expected outcome, what you think people expect you to do. Don't worry about what other people are expecting. It needs to be right for you, and then everything works out after that. But you have to make the decision that honor your inner knowing, because you already know what it needs to be. Trust yourself here. That's your medicine. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing above anything else, and go with it. Blunt. Very blunt. I like that. That is what I have for you, Aries, for the month of December. Please hit that like button and please subscribe and help me grow my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.